Elizabeth Garza from Texas A&M International is the president of the Dust Devils for Life. She's a junior majoring in special education. The Dust Devils group has grown to more than 30 members, and they provide a tremendous education about the pro-life movement in Laredo. Please give Elizabeth Garza a warm welcome as she shares the vision of the Dust Devils for Life as a Dr. Joseph Graham Fellow.
Good evening. I'm Elizabeth. On behalf of myself and all the other Dr. Joseph Graham Fellows across our state and here tonight who are able to engage in pro-life work on our campuses and in our communities, thank you for your support and your generosity. My journey into the pro-life movement began at home with my Catholic faith, loving parents, and 5 siblings, all living in a 3-bedroom house and 1 bathroom. Thus, we learned great appreciation for each other and made sacrifices no matter how crowded life could be at times. My journey into the fellowship was a bit unusual. In my freshman year of college, I joined Dust Devils for Life and slowly learned more about pro-life issues. My best friend Fed, who's also a fellow, shared her amazing experience about the training that Texas Right to Life, and she urged me to apply. Since I was incoming president of Dust Devils for Life, Texas Right to Life squeezed me into the training, even though I was too late to be awarded an official fellowship slot. Meeting the other fellows in the training and the teachers and speakers, it filled my heart with a sense of belonging and a realization that I must continue to do God's work. At training, I was reminded that there was no reason that our Dust Devils shouldn't become the biggest and most successful group on campus, God willing. Texas A&M International is a small campus, but even so, we're working to engage majority of the student body and in all our pro-life efforts. So this accomplishment could transform our whole town of Laredo for the kingdom and for the pro-life cause. And this will be This will only be possible through your ongoing prayers, love, and support. So this past summer, I was blessed with an opportunity to go to India. With the Missionaries of Charity, I worked doing some volunteering. So this is the order of sisters that the recently canonized Saint Teresa of Calcutta, she once established. So she once said, and it stuck dear to my heart, "Give me the child. I want the child." My job there was to care for children with disabilities who were orphaned or rejected by society. These sisters have taken in these so-called unwanted children and loved and nurtured them as if the children are their own, always sharing the gospel of life by their actions. Their example of humility and service will strengthen me when I'm discouraged. So if I could spread one lesson and bring that to America, that lesson were to be choose the child. No one should be convinced that the life of an unborn child is not worth living due to hardship or disability. Especially here in America, where the basic necessities of life are abundant and available. So when I returned from India, I hesitantly checked my email after weeks of no internet. And the first email was from Texas Right to Life, announcing that a generous donor heard that I had attended the fellowship training without an official fellowship slot. This donor wanted a proper certified fellow in Laredo and offered the financial investment to make me a bona fide Dr. Graham Fellowship of Texas Right to Life. And because of him and all you hear tonight, and because of Texas Right to Life's mentorship, Dust Devils for Life is alive and planning to thrive. We too want to be missionaries of charity, always sharing the gospel of life in our words and in our actions, teaching all the student body the undeniable fact that every human person is born with sacred dignity. Thank you for supporting me, and thank you, Texas Right to Life.